Does it take a lot of money to get a small business up and running? Tune in today. We're going to go over some of the secrets that help a small business get started. My name is Matt with Highline Financial Coaching, and this is Beyond the Paycheck. So today we're going to talk about getting a small business started and some of the keys to success as you start that small business. So 2 years ago, a little bit about me. I was working for a company. I was coaching people at multiple different levels with their finances, anywhere from college students up to multimillionaires. We were coaching with them how to get into real estate, how to manage their business and their finances. And it all came to an abrupt end. The company I was with slashed my pay by 50% and made it difficult for me to move forward with that pay. It made it impossible for me. So I had to decide at that moment how I was going to help support my family. And one of the things I decided to do was create a business. So I had created a business plan a couple months before because I could see the writing on the wall. And so I took that business plan, and within the next 6 weeks, we were able to get our business up and running. And because of the business plan that I had in place, we were able to shoot out of the gate with multiple clients that, because of the relationships that I had developed before, we were able to get that off the ground very quickly. So the belief that you need to have a lot of money to get a business up and running is incorrect. At that time, we didn't have a lot of money. Like I said, my pay was cut drastically, and I had to figure out how to make this happen overnight. So there's a few things that I was able to do before to be able to put myself in a position where I could weather the storm as we built the cash flow for this business. So what is more important than having a lot of money to get that started is the mindset. I had actually hired a coach a couple months before that was a mindset coach to help me get into the position that I needed to be in to be able to do that. For me, that was something I needed, and I had been working on my mindset for years to be able to walk away from corporate America. I'd been in corporate America for years. For over 20 years, I had been with some of the biggest companies in the world, with Pfizer Pharmaceuticals and Johnson & Johnson. And I had relied on that W-2 paycheck all the time, and I thought that was necessary to move forward. And after getting laid off multiple times and not having control of whether I had a job or not, made it so that I was even more set on starting my own business. So many small business owners also struggle with trying to do everything themselves. They think that they need to be the jack of all trade. Well, being a jack of all trade means you're a master at none. So typically there's something that the business owner is very good at, and that's what you want to focus on. When you get started, it feels like you do have to wear a lot of hats. And the more of those hats that you can take off and give to somebody else, it makes it a lot easier to do that. So what are some strategies that successful entrepreneurs use to build their business and increase profitability? One of the most important things to do is identify what that target audience is and create products and services that address that. So when I first got started, I didn't think I was going to be helping small business owners. I was working with individuals and families to be able to improve their finances, get some extra cash flow on the side with investment properties. But one of the things I noticed is most of my clients were small business owners, and they were struggling with their business finances first, and then their personal finances. So we created a program for small business owners to be able to work with their business finances and personal, because if the business isn't doing well enough, you're not going to be able to take the paycheck needed for your personal. And we've got a video that will be connected to this one that talks about how to pay yourself. Additionally, business owners are not afraid to ask for help and seek for guidance, mentors, coaches, or peers. I took on a couple coaches when I started my company because I had worked for somebody for so long I needed to figure out how to do all of that on my own and be able to get the right people in place to help me with the things I wasn't good at. So by hiring those coaches, it was actually life-changing to be able to utilize their expertise and be able to get this off the ground within a short amount of time. So having a growth mindset is also critical because it allows you to stay ahead of the curve and stay competitive in the areas that you need to be. For me, there's certain books that I like to read as I move forward. Also, you got to make sure that you've got the right people surrounding you as far as networking. I had a great networking group, and it's a group that I'm still part of. I had been part of this group for 4 years before I created my business, and because of that, they were able to help me with about 80% of my clients in that first year. So finally, one of the most critical secrets of starting a business is the importance of staying focused and motivated. Running a business can be challenging. There's going to be days that are very difficult. If you see my bike behind me, that's one of my best outlets. If I'm having a day where things aren't working, I'll pull that out and go on a ride. It clears my head. I come back home and I'm far more effective when I get back. Also, when I'm on my ride, I'm able to I actually find more solutions to my business problems on that bike than I do sitting at my desk. And then when I get home, I'm able to put them down on paper, start implementing them and getting them into the right place. Also, one of the things we've noticed with small business owners is the lack of finances is another deterrent of starting your business. So if you're interested in starting a business, we're able to help people. If you're interested in starting a business and have not left your other company, that is a perfect time to prep your finances. You can utilize so many resources at that time. It's actually a lot easier to start then than to start after you've left your company and don't have your finances in order. You would be extremely surprised to see how easy it is to be able to get the finances you need, utilizing yourself to be able to get a business up and running, because you can always try to get somebody else to finance it, but it's really difficult if you don't have the credibility, unless you've got a rich uncle or aunt somewhere that's willing to give you that money and not have any strings attached to it. It makes it very difficult. So here at Highline Financial Coaching, we're able to get people into that position very quickly. We just had one of our clients that we've been working with for a couple months that left their 9 to 5 and started their business as a trainer and a nutritionist. And because of the work that they put in and the things that we were able to do, they were able to get themselves in a position financially to make that leap. And if you are in that position, you're going to last a lot longer than if you don't prep for it. So if you like this video, subscribe to our channel, send it to a friend or family member if they're interested. We also have free consultations, so we can put together a program that works for you and get you on that track to be able to unlock wealth with these small business secrets. So again, this is Matt with Highline Financial Coaching. I hope you have a great day.